We are leaving for Denver tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's the 5th. We're moving in on the 10th, and we're getting to Denver on the 8th.
I've got an interview on the 8th. We have 2 days of just kind of roaming around until we move into our apartment.
We just kind of have a few days of camping and road tripping and whatnot, and so we're just going to show you what that consists of.
And we're all packed and we're ready to go, and we've got my entire life and she's got her entire life packed away into 2 vehicles, and we're ready.
This will be good.
I feel excited and ready for the next chapter of my life to start. I'm basically going on vacation for the next 5 to 10 years.
I was telling my mom, she was asking me if I was excited. I feel like it's not really real. I feel like we're just going on a road trip. And I don't think until we get to our apartment complex and sign the lease, till it's gonna be real. So that's how we're feeling.
I hope we get a railroad track side. Our
too.
whole complex is on the railroad tracks.
We just left Reno. It's pretty chill so far. I spoke too soon.
That's not supposed to happen.
We found it. We're in Utah.
Oh, we're in Utah. So we made it to Utah. We're at the Bonneville Salt Flats. We found our campsite for the night, hopefully. Long day. We had to get new tires for the truck. And yeah, a lot of, it's mostly on my part, but a lot of little things that were slowing us down.
Me and Dallas had a kind of a going away party with all our friends, and it was so awesome. We went out to the bars, but it was just a really good time. We felt really special that people would want to come out to say goodbye to us and support us. That was really cool, and I'll show you some clips now. Get on the table, get on the table.
5 tree up.
Great. Alright, so it says bubble up. That's a bad picture. Thank you everyone for coming out. And just know that now you have friends in Denver.
the Bonneville salt flats. Camping there sucked. It was super windy. The place was nice. It was super windy. We couldn't fall asleep. When we did fall asleep, we got woken up by some stupid hooligans hunting at night.
Shooting guns from a vehicle at animals at night.
It was, and they were off in the distance, but it's like a salt flat, so we could hear them. And they were just, it was disgusting. So we decided to leave. We couldn't stay there anymore. And that was at 1:30 in the morning. So then we went to the nearest truck stop where we just slept in our cars. What?
Oh, I didn't sleep, but I slept a bit. I slept about 2 hours.
We tried to sleep in our cars. Then our next destination was Dinosaur National Monument. And on our way there, Dallas tried to save a beautiful kitty, but he couldn't do anything about it. It was a sad moment. And now we are at Dinosaur Salt Flats. Despite all the crazy stuff that's already happened, we're staying positive, and I think we're gonna see some cool stuff here.
I think we're gonna see some cool stuff.
And then we're like really close to Colorado, so we'll be there soon.
This juvenile Stegosaurus collapsed under the weight of a boulder.
Whoa.
Fell off of the cliff.
Are you making that up?
I'm making this up.
Oh.
I didn't say that. They believe this site.
Look at that vertebrae.
I guess that's the thing. They say it.
What is that? Another sharp tooth? Look at that. Look how it's like. That's insane. If you came across this and you're a...
This is why ancient peoples believe in dragons. They found this shit. How would you explain that if the largest animal you ever saw was a horse?
I guess how do we know it didn't breathe fire? So we just drove like 30 minutes down this dirt path to see this.
Perhaps Rembrandt's and Michelangelo's of the Fremont.
Wow. So how many millions of years old are these? Wow, those ones are super cool. Yeah, that's lame.
Oh shoot, 2014, dog. Oh, that was like 3 years ago, bro.
Oh yeah, Chief's got a great one. It's by how weathered the stone has
There ended up being no volume in this video, but I'm basically saying that we stayed at a cool campground in Dinosaur National Monument, and it was along a really pretty river, and it was less than $20 a night, so I would definitely recommend it for anyone wanting to visit. And we slept good, there was no wind, no crazy hunters this time, and right now we're heading into Colorado because we're right on the border, but hopefully we'll make it into Denver tonight or get near Denver. And we're not really sure where we're going to stay, but probably a hotel.
Well, I'm going out to Denver, see if I can't find. Well, I'm going out to Denver. See if I can't find that loving Colorado girl of mine. Well, I'm going out to Denver. See if I can't find that loving Colorado girl of mine.
So we made it to Denver. Okay, we made it to Wheat Ridge, which it's just right outside of Denver. I don't think you'll be able to tell the difference between Denver and Wheat Ridge. Yesterday evening, we made a reservation for a hotel, and then we got to the hotel and realized this is a okay, maybe not really sketchy hotel, but we could stay at a nicer place. Problem is, hotels book really fast here, and they're all really expensive, so we ended up paying a lot of money for a nice hotel. But it was nice. This morning, Dallas had his orientation process for his job, so I've just been hanging out. He is on his way over to where I am, and then we won't move in until not tomorrow, but the next day, because we'll just camp the next 2 nights.
Rocky Mountain High, Colorado.
How do you feel about your job, Nelly?
I am feeling really good about my job, really confident, super excited about my new job. I'm excited to get started, and I think it's going to be a good environment for me starting out here in Denver.
We are now going to Boulder because we're going to look for a place to camp for the next 2 nights. But we only wanted 1 car because it's a hassle having 2. So we dropped my car off at our apartment complex, and we saw our apartment complex. It looks cool, and we're excited. And now we're gonna head to Boulder, and we're gonna get some food at Whole Foods, and we're gonna just go camp. It's raining, and Dallas is trying to build a fire. Oh no! It's coming down harder. Now he has a torch.
Fire's not a toy.
Della, do you mind bringing the fire a little more closer to the tent, please? So the fire was a pretty good success. So we're off in the wilderness. I say wilderness because there's
A bunch of people driving around outside, but I see one right now.
We only complain because we wish we were doing that.
Yeah. Kind of fun vlogging when you're camping, because it's almost like you have somebody else to hang out with.
What's wrong with hanging out with me?
Nothing, I just mean, you know.
Yeah, we didn't bring any firewood, so that's why Dallas is struggling with the wood. And then we also brought no alcohol, so it's a little different for us.
It's just,
I'm sure. Do another you.
oh, he's trying
Flip
to
it
do,
around town.
trying to do like roadies.
Flip it around.
We're not camping, we're homeless.
Yeah, that's why we're bored. I'm really not that bored.
I'm fine.
I'm perfectly content.
What's really messed up about veganism is when you're eating veggies, you're eating carbon.
What's wrong with eating carbon?
Just kidding.
I don't get that one. Supposed to be funny?
Well, I was thinking so if you have a campfire, it's like
You're burning carbon.
you're burning carbon and trying to make a joke.
Saying that veganism isn't eco-friendly.
Yeah.
Nice try. You breathe out carbon. How dare us
do.
vegans breathe out carbon? You think someone did this for fun or survival?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can see a lot of, there's like the pass we came over down yesterday, there's a bunch of glaciers.
How'd you sleep last night?
I slept like a baby.
We slept like 10 hours last night. It was great. It was like perfect mountain cold.
Yeah.
You know? I think we're entering Rocky Mountain National Park today because today is our last homeless day.
Oh boy. Oh man, Florida. Oh.
We're gonna camp somewhere just for one more night, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna move into our home. So we're entering the park now, I think.
I don't know where it is. I don't even have a map. I don't know how to get there. I don't know where we're going. We're going towards Estes Park.
We have no service either.
I think that's the right way.
Year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. He left yesterday behind and he doesn't really care. It keeps changing fast and it don't last for long.
It's Rocky Mountain High, brother.
High on alpine elevation.
I've never been to a place like this before in my life. They don't have stuff like this in California.
Can we stop here? And once again, there's no volume, and it isn't till the end of this trip where I figure out why. But anyways, we stopped to get out and hike, and the elevation there in 12,000 feet, so we're obviously huffing and puffing, and we see these marmots. And if anybody knows my parents' dog named Stanley, this marmot reminds us of little fat Stanley just running around. It's super cute.
He climbed Cathedral Mountains, he saw silver clouds below. He saw everything as far as you can see. And they say that he got crazy once and he tried to touch the sun. And he lost a friend but kept the memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude.
And this is us deciding not to camp on this road and to turn back and hopefully go back to last night's campsite. Now that we're back at last night's campsite, it's raining even harder than it was the day before, so Dallas made this awesome cover with his tarp, and it turned out to be very, very helpful. Now that we're settled in for the night and our last night camping, we are wrapping up the vlog. We greatly appreciate whoever decided to watch the entire vlog, because I know this one was a long one. If you like these kinds of videos, then subscribe, give us a thumbs up, tell us what you're interested in the comments, and we greatly appreciate it.
Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Now his life is